Be honest with me. Do you use AI for your business? Do you use AI to write your emails? Do you use it to craft your documents? And do you use it to validate very, very confidential documents? It's a safe space. We are all here to learn. The problem is a lot of business owners are using these incredible tools to be more productive, but it's costing them something they're not seeing, and this will eventually catch up to them in a way that's going to be way more costly than it should be. A lot of people are using their AI tools to do all of these wonderful things that help us be more productive in business, but they are not protecting themselves from what these AI things are doing to your business. And this bad thing that I'm talking about that the AIs are doing is leaking information of your business to OpenAI, leaking information of your business to Anthropic. It's not because they are stealing your data or not because they are magically siphoning everything that you are doing or they're doing something illegal. It's because you are willingly sending off all your personal information or your client's personal information or your business information to these models so you can get assistance from them for productivity. Now, while this feels like a thing that you shouldn't be doing, there are ways that you can actually prevent all of these companies from actually using your data in the training of their model. If you allow these companies to train their AIs with your data, the AI becomes better, of course, and you think, why wouldn't you want that? Because then you become more productive if the AI is way better. But the thing that you're missing is that once the data, it also uses your data to answer other people's questions. So now other people, your competitors are getting your competitive advantage for free on ChatGPT because they just asked the right question at the right time. And because you just allowed ChatGPT to learn what you do and share it with everyone else. If you're fine with that, then that's okay. But if you don't want this at all and you want to protect yourself from this AI, then the simple thing you can do, first of all, the reason ChatGPT even knows this data is because it has something called memory. So in memory, what happens is that every time you present ChatGPT with some new information it doesn't know, it keeps it in memory for context so it can serve you better and give you better answers for the questions you're going to give it. This practically usually happens in free accounts. So if you don't pay for the pro versions, you usually allowing the AI to use your data as a training ground for how it could answer questions better for you and anyone else who has similar questions to you. But if you do have a general account and you don't want your data to be used, there is a setting you can go to where you can turn off the memory, where you just go to settings, you go to memory and you can just toggle it off. And then another setting that you might be missing that could help you protect your data is the training data, right? So this is where you go to settings, you go to data controls, and then it will say improve AI based on training or something similar or something along those lines. Then you can click that and turn off AI training or improve your AI through training data or whatever the thing is. If you turn off both of these, you are just one level. You just protected on one level in AI. The next level is for you to take the initiative to have your own AI, download your own AI and train it on your service offerings. So how this works is by getting something called an open source model. You've probably heard about this on your Twitter, your YouTube, and the AI gurus that exist. But to simplify what an open source model is, it's basically the full download file of ChatGPT. So ChatGPT is basically a software that exists. It's a very big software that exists. And companies like OpenAI, DeepSeek, Quen AI, and all of these allow you to download your own personal ChatGPT onto a computer. So now the reason that a lot of people are not doing this is because these softwares are so big, they are so power heavy that you need a very special system to handle it. You need the top computer systems and the top laptops to be able to handle these models and be able to answer just basic questions, because these things are so big and so power hungry. You need a computer with a lot of RAM and a lot of storage and a lot of just power. So a laptop like an M5 MacBook Pro will work well with these models. Even an M4 MacBook Pro, but it should have a lot of RAM, like 1632 gigs of RAM. So computers like this are a way you can install these packages. Then once you have the packages installed, then you can start feeding and training this AI software that you've downloaded onto your specific system on how your company operates and the stuff you want the AI to do for you. This is a good practice, because once you have trained and taught the AI the things you want it to do for you, it's going to execute that task efficiently without sending your personal data onto another platform. And how we know that it doesn't send your personal data to the servers, to these other companies, is that these models actually can operate without you needing to have the Wi-Fi on. So even if you have no connectivity, this AI still operates on the specific system that you are using. Now, there's levels to having an AI system like this. We can have our own local model that we install. Then we have something that you've probably heard of called OpenClaw that has been making the rounds on the internet. This allows your AI to basically have that human version of it, where you can talk to it through your phone or through your Slack or through your Telegram. You can give it a specific task and it will execute the task for you. So this is the second level of having your own secure but super productive AI for your business. So to protect yourself from these AI models, you just have to have your own model that you own for your company. And these companies that make the AI model are actually kind enough to give us the actual software of the model so that we can install it in our systems and make it work for our businesses without giving away our data to them. So they can trade their models to improve it, then their models use our data to communicate better with everyone else and share our data with everyone else. So this is how you protect yourself from AI security. If you want to learn how to install your own AI platform, or have how to make your own AI for your business, your own open source model for your own business that you can train and use to perform specific tasks for your company, then we are hosting a workshop and we're going to be teaching you how you can make your own open source model for your business in just one day. And by the end of this workshop, you'll have your own AI platform that works specifically with your business, trained specifically with your data, and gives you specific outputs and quality responses, because it's not basing it from everybody else's in the world's data, but your own specifically based on your years of experience that you have had with this specific thing. So if you want to join that, the link is in the description. Just sign up and we will see you there.